Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brian, sometimes, occasionally, not so often known as Digit. I just kind of wanted to make a little update slash apology video. Apologize partly for just dropping off the face of the earth for months at a time, several times. This video is not really scripted. I have like a loose bullet point list of points that I want to hit here, but it's not scripted like my review videos are, so apologies if I ramble. I know I'm not like big enough to really be making this kind of video, but I mostly want to do it because I promised specific things to specific people which I have not followed through on. Mostly the Savant Alchemist 2 review, which I definitely promised to several people, and I just haven't made. Long story short, yeah, that video's not happening. I know that's going to be disappointing for a lot of you guys, because I know a lot of you guys found this channel through my Savant Krang review, and a lot of people have been asking for this, but I'll kind of explain myself on that in a minute. I guess I can give some like thoughts on Alchemist 2 real quick here, because I mean, I did listen to it. Yeah, I mean, basically, I was not in love with the first Alchemist, and I'm not in love with this one either. It definitely sounds better. Like, a lot of the production has been cleaned up and polished, but a lot of the songwriting problems that I had with the first one are still kind of there. The songwriting is just kind of all over the place with a lot of these tracks. He's not really blending, you know, orchestra and dubstep and rap and like 80s synth pop. He's kind of just like mashing them up one after the other. Like, okay, we've got this orchestral section and now we have the dubstep drop. Like, it's still super abrupt, which was a big issue I had with the first album. And it kind of leads the songs to feeling like they have just like different sections and there's not a whole lot of overall structure. Whereas with Krang, it did feel at least like he was sticking pretty much with one concept, one musical idea, one main sound for, you know, pretty much the whole song. But with these, it's like I said, it feels very segmented, and that ultimately just leads me to enjoying moments rather than full songs. I will say that Hungry Eyes 2 is a bop, though. Like, he did not change anything about that one from the original, and he didn't need to. Like, he just cleaned up the mix on it, and that was exactly what that track needed. Like, it was a bop before, and it's a bop now. But most of the other tracks I only kind of enjoy in parts. The songs still feel kind of thrown together for me. But anyway, the bigger reason that I kind of wanted to make this video, and the bigger reason behind me not doing the Savant review, is that now that this Monster Cat 14 video is out, which I'm very proud of, and you should definitely watch if you haven't. Now that that's out, I unfortunately do not really see myself continuing to make EDM related videos. I've thought for a while about this, and I've kind of made this decision, and I just want to say that it has nothing to do with you guys. My decision on this has nothing to do with the amount of views these videos get. It has nothing to do with like how engaged you guys are as an audience. It's also not because like I don't see myself being able to grow the channel, and it's not because like I feel overworked by trying to do the channel, even though I do kind of try to do this on top of living in LA and having 2 jobs. It is purely a reflection of like where I'm at personally, and like where I see myself in 5 years kind of thing. It's really because although I enjoy the process of making these videos, what I do not enjoy is combing through hundreds of songs on Spotify, SoundCloud, what have you, to try to find stuff to review. A few separate times last year, I like committed myself. I was like, I am a reviewer. This is my job. This is what I'm doing. I am going to listen to at least one album a day. I'm going to listen to at least this many songs per day. I'm going to like write down my thoughts on them so that I can make videos about them. And although I did find a lot of really cool stuff that way that I wouldn't have found otherwise, a lot of which ended up in my best of 2022 video, I found that most of the stuff that I was listening to, I either outright did not like, or I was just kind of like, eh. And what I noticed was that, you know, as my first listening notes kind of continued day after day, they would just get like angrier and more bitter. And that's really not the headspace that I want my videos to come from. I want my videos and my channel to be fun. I want them to be entertaining. I want my stuff to be enjoyable to watch. I don't want to be somebody who just like rants about like how bad EDM is or like how much better it was 10 years ago or whatever. That is absolutely the opposite of what I want to do. So like my 15 seconds or less videos that I tried towards the end of last year were kind of my attempt at making that process more fun. And I did have a lot of fun making those videos, but that still does not change, you know, the underlying root of the problem, which is that I just like do not enjoy most of the stuff that I'm listening to. And when I play this YouTube scenario out in my head, like ideal scenario where I get like big and I can make a comfortable living off of this, it's like doing that is what I am ideally spending the maximum amount of time doing, because that's what a reviewer is supposed to do, you know? You're supposed to listen to all this stuff. And so I would be spending more time doing that and less of the writing and the editing and the stuff that I actually really enjoy doing. And I just do not see myself being happy doing that. Like, if I'm gonna sequester myself in my room for 8+ hours a day, combing through this stuff, I had better freaking love it with every fiber of my being. And when I first started making videos, I thought I did, but what I've learned over the past year is that I just don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I like old Monster Cat. I definitely love that enough to make videos on it, obviously, but a YouTube channel about a niche, limited collection of songs from a niche label in a niche genre does not really a successful YouTube career make. What I'm realizing is that like what those Monster Cat videos are, and kind of what they've always been, is more of like a passion project for me, because I have like an emotional stake in trying to figure out whether or not the music that kind of shaped my teenage musical tastes is actually good. But yeah, I don't see myself building a successful YouTube channel off of that. And as such, as a career, I cannot prioritize that. And that brings me to the other thing that I kind of want to apologize for in this video, which is just not being a more active member of the community. You know, not making more of an effort to engage with you know, the small community of people who regularly watch my channel, but also just like the larger EDM community on social media. It's not an excuse, but like social media just like is not my thing. Like posting on social media, especially regularly, is just like such a foreign concept to me. Like I have to force myself to do it. And whenever I do post, like even if it's on like a personal account about like major life events, it's like something that I do because I feel obligated to do. And you know, it's not an excuse, because being a successful creator is not just about making the videos and uploading them. It's about creating a community, engaging with the community, you know, being a part of that. Like this can't just be about me. And that's the biggest reason why I want to apologize to some of my most dedicated followers and the people who have shown me support, because all I've really given them in return, all I've really given you guys in return, is dropping off the face of the earth and showing up only when I'm trying to hawk my shit. Especially Bowtied Media, because he has been like super supportive, like commenting on and like promoting like pretty much all of like the most recent stuff that I've been making. And really, he has not even seen like a DM of thanks from me. So if you're watching this, I want to apologize to you specifically, because that's yeah, kind of a dick move on my part. So I do want to especially shout out Bowtied Media here, because that dude is like seriously killing the content game. He uploads high quality videos like literally every day. I actually don't know how the hell he does it. Like, literally, how are you doing this, dude? I don't understand it. But like, if there is a future in EDM related content on YouTube, it is that guy. He uploads a lot. He keeps up with like all of the current EDM stuff, and his channel, it just like has that like fun, positive vibe. So yeah, Bowtied Media, killer channel. I imagine that if you're aware of my channel, you're probably aware of his. But yeah, go subscribe to him if you haven't. So yeah, long story short, this is the end of EDM related videos for me. I'm not saying I'll never upload on this channel again, but if I do, it's pretty much just gonna be like a bonus passion project type thing that I just like do because I have free time and I want to. I really don't want to promise anything else that I don't have any concrete plans to follow through on, because I've already done that, and that led me to making this goddamn video. So, and if I do ever upload regularly on YouTube again, which I could see myself doing, but it's probably not going to be about EDM, and it's probably not going to be on this channel. It's probably going to be something completely different that's unrelated. So yeah, thanks again to all of the people who have like been the most dedicated followers and supporters of this channel, like commenting regularly. I see you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for making these videos worthwhile. You guys are the reasons why I did it as long as I have. And again, apologies for kind of ending this before it's even really begun. But the more I sit and think about it, the more I just don't see making these EDM videos as something that's sustainable for me. So yeah, that's my update. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. It's been stressful, but also a lot of fun. So onwards to whatever the next chapter is for everybody here. Peace.